Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. We got some WWE SuperCard. We got some Ring Domination today. Back at it 2 days in a row, man. If you missed yesterday's stream, like I said yesterday, we've been gone for a few weeks. We've had a rough go of it the last few weeks, man. Life has been tough. So, yeah, that's where we've been, kind of. I mean, I've been here in the house, but life's been a struggle. But we finally got back into it, and so yeah, we're ready to start streaming, start doing some videos again, and hopefully everybody enjoys. And welcome back, Biscuit. What is up? Thought you retired. Didn't retire. Yeah, didn't retire. Actually, I picked things up from SuperCard. Picked things up quite a bit. I've caught up quite a bit. Caught up campaign quite a bit. Been playing a lot on here, just haven't been able to make content. And, you know, we'll talk about that in a little bit, you know, where I've been, what I've been doing, what things have been going on. But welcome. Yo, Erica, what is up? Welcome. Subscribed at the tier 1, 3 months. Thank you. Thank you for coming back and you know, not losing all hope in me. And like I said, man, things have been rough here lately, and so that's why we've been gone for a while. But we're finally back. Appreciate the sub or the resub, 3 months. Thank you. Sorry to hear life's been, yeah, it's definitely been tough, man. Yo, my dude Biscuit, my guy, thank you for also coming in with the 13 months. Welcome. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You know, for resubbing for over a year, man. 13 months. That's crazy. Certainly appreciate it. Thank you. Last few sections of campaign are brutal. Yeah, I quit right here. So this is where my struggle was, and I really didn't put a whole lot of effort, I will say, to this point, but I stopped at 23 just because, yeah, it's too strong. I need a lot more cards, but I did catch up. So I am in, you know, I am caught up for the most part. I did get Randy from War Games. I did. Yeah, I did. So this will be obviously a pro. So first one, we didn't get the event card of the first event, but we're able to get this one. So it'll be nice to get another one, or to get our first one, I should say. Currently need to beat a 4,500 tag, 4,500 single, 4,800 tag. That's crazy, man. And let me guess, it's like power and toughness too. Swear to God, if they... every single card, it feels like every single card I have is speed and charisma. Every single card is speed and charisma. Is it really? Wow. But only down arrows. Okay. Well, then that might be the problem. I swear, every single card I got, almost. Everyone, I think, has to do with speed. Not everyone is charisma, but most of them are speed. Speed and charisma, toughness and speed and charisma, power and charisma. I guess LA Knight's a little different. Toughness and charisma, but then another speed and charisma, toughness and speed, power and speed, toughness and speed and charisma, power and speed. Almost every one of them are speed. Speed and charisma. A lot, bro. There's a lot of speed and charisma. Lots of speed in general. So the Macho Mens are useless. Sucks. It was a nice card. I wasn't able to get that, though. No special downs yet. Yo, RVD? I didn't even see that one. Lita? As well? What? I didn't see that one either. I didn't see any of those. What are those from? Yo, check the calendar. Oh, is it the summer cards? Oh, wait, next Monday. Oh, wow. I didn't even see these. Look at this guy. What is that? Holy cow. Like a baby. Leadus nice. Cena, RVD. That's sick, man. That's really nice. What is it? Is it a quest? Or is it off the draft board, or what is it? How are they gonna do it? Clash at the Castle watch party. Enigma Fusion's coming Wednesday. Wow, okay. That'll be nice. That'll be useful. Summer cards, I can't wait for those. Those are gonna be really nice. New battle pass. That'll be very interesting. Paul Heyman. I'd assume same as this one with tokens plus quest. Get one of the four. Okay, those aren't bad. Those aren't bad to do. I like those. No way to get the 40s without buying packs if you're Enigma. Interesting. Yo, Jack. Welcome back after 10 years. I mean, it feels like it's been 10 years. I mean, so this is what happened. I don't know if anybody follows my Twitter, but if you follow Twitter, you would kind of get an idea. What was it? May 17th, I believe. I believe it was May 17th. May 17th, we had a pretty big storm roll through here. And May 17th, May 18th, somewhere around there that weekend. We had a pretty big storm roll through here and super windy. It's like 100-mile-an-hour winds, and where we live is just not built for that. It knocked down some big electrical towers. And so we were out of power for 4 days. And so that was brutal. I mean, it's in the middle of summer. We got like 80 plus, 85 inside the house. Lost all of our food. I mean, obviously, it's no fun when you don't have power. So that happened for about 4 days. We finally got our power back, and then the AC upstairs didn't work. And so my office is upstairs, and so the AC upstairs didn't work and couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. We had some AC repair right before the storm, and whatever they did to it messed up the AC, messed up the evaporator coil on the inside of the AC. So we lost AC for the upstairs. So we had no AC upstairs, which is where my office was. It's 85 degrees up here and super freaking hot. It took over 10 days. We went without AC after we lost AC for 4 days. We lost AC for 10 more days upstairs. And so we had no air conditioning up here for 2 weeks upstairs. And I can't do anything up here when there's no AC, right? And so basically had to live downstairs, live at my mom's, live at other people's houses, sleep downstairs. And the AC company did all sorts of bad things to my AC, and that was such a headache. We had guys here like almost every other day. I already have like issues with my back and pain problems and stuff, and I just like going in and out upstairs and downstairs in the attic, having people over, trying to repair it, not getting it fixed over and over. It was just miserable. So that's pretty much what we've been doing, and finally got it fixed completely on Monday. And so Tuesday came around, and I didn't, honestly, I was going to stream, but I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel up to it. I've still been trying to like get back into everything and like, get over being like down, like depressed and stuff, just for going through all this stuff and the amount of stress that it puts on you. But we streamed yesterday. We streamed FIFA yesterday. And so we kind of feel like we're back into it. Made a video today, so we're kind of like trying to get back into the flow of things. Still trying to recover. We lost like, I want to say like $300 or $400 in groceries, right? We have 2 fridges. We have 2 fridges and 2 freezers, and lost all of the groceries. And so it's been a miserable last 2 weeks for, being at the house. So that's what we've been doing. Yo, Ems, what is up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you again. I know it feels like it's been a while. The weather in the US can be extreme, and sadly not in a good way. Yeah, I've lived in some pretty nasty weather places before, for sure. Yo, Josh, what is up, man? Big fan. I watched the Slam videos. Yo, I do miss that game. That game was a lot of fun. Watching your streams. Hope you and your family are doing well, bro. Yo, I appreciate that, man. We're finally recovering. Finally here and back on the videos and streams and stuff. Tag Team Takedown is ass. Build a pack is ass. I've never liked Tag Team Takedown. For sure. For sure. Been a while. Just saw the live noti. Yo, I appreciate you coming out. I know it's late for you there, and could be bedtime, but I appreciate you coming out, and stopping by and saying what's up. Yo, Roberts, what is up? Welcome to you. Ready for Ring Dom? I am ready. I am definitely ready. We good. I wonder when they're gonna start. I wonder when they're gonna start doing it only from your tier and up. I remember they mentioned that, a few weeks ago, saying that they were gonna start doing Ring Dom where it's your tier and up, starting right there, and you don't have to do the card underneath you. But obviously, it's not this event, but maybe the next one. Yo, rated. What is up, man? Can't stay for long. Got to work in 15 minutes. Well, late shift today, I guess. Hopefully you have a good day at work, man. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see some familiar faces. It is, especially when you've had a hellacious couple weeks that we have had here. Good to see some faces, man. Bring up my morale and spirits. Yo, random. Got the CM Punk Enigma from Survivor. GG on that, dude. Been a minute since I played Survivor. ECW event is crap. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any of those cards. So definitely not the best event for me. What do I think about the Battle Pass card? I think it's the greatest card I've ever seen. This Battle Pass card is, this Battle Pass card right here, this is an absolute sick ass card. I love it. I know you don't like it, but I love it. I love this. I love comics though, and it reminds me of like comic style art. His image looks amazing. Like, I don't know. I like the animations of it. I don't know what the Pro looks like, but the animation on the Pro. But I think it looks sick. I'm digging it. Did I get the Macho? I did not. I got like 20 short, something like that. I was like 20 short. Unfortunately. Would have been a super good card though. I wish I would have got it, but yeah, I didn't make it. I tried, I didn't make it. I have been, playing though. I have been playing and grinding somewhat. I've spent a lot of time on campaign. I don't know if y'all remember, but I was like 3 ladders behind on campaign. And so I spent a lot of time doing campaign and catching up on that. Which cards in the Ring Dom? I mean, we'll get the event card. It's typically pretty easy to get the heroic side of it, so I might get that. I'll probably at least get the heroic side of the Enigma card. Although I'm not, like, I don't ever get too bent out of shape about trying to get the heroics done completely, but I love the event. Got one of each right now. Hopefully you're a pro. Hey, hopefully you do, man. I haven't played SuperCard in a while. What's the best Daniel Bryan card? Oh, let's check. Feels like it's been a while since we've seen Daniel Bryan, though. Oh, yeah. WrestleMania 37. That's like 3 years ago. Those are probably the same cards that... Probably the same cards that was around when you were playing. Oh, yeah. AEW. Yeah. Ripley, Ems. Good call on that. For sure. NBA Finals tonight. Yo, John. Who we going for? I gotta go Mavs, man. Gotta go Mavs. Anybody else? Super excited for the... What is it? Copa Americano and the UEFA in 2 weeks. I'm actually super excited for that. Like, I'm super excited for that. Like, I'm really excited for that. I'm going to watch a whole hell of a lot because I played the shit out of some FIFA this year, some FC, and so I've been really invested in that. I'm really excited for that in a couple weeks. I can't wait to see it. But I do hope the Mavs win. Campaign is very hard. Cards that, yeah, 4,500 stats is crazy. Biscuit was talking about that earlier. That's crazy. That's crazy high. 4,500 is a lot. That's a lot to do, man. USA just beat Pakistan for the cricket world title. Wow. That is not something you think about when you think about the United States is cricket. Rated. I am too, man. We're gonna be doing a whole hell of a lot of streams with NCAA. That was my favorite all-time game, pretty much. I put probably more hours as a kid in NCAA football franchise than any other game ever. And so we're probably gonna, assuming that it's gonna be good, which I'm assuming it's gonna be. We're gonna be doing all sorts of fucking things with that. Lots of like member, like I'm gonna do some like member franchises and stuff that we do during stream. You know, people that will start like do our own 30-year franchises with members and subscribers and all that stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of fun videos. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be good. Never completed campaign yet. Wow. I thought I was behind. I have seen though some of my teammates. There are some of my teammates that don't get all feel bad about it, because there are plenty of my teammates that do put in work that they're the same way. They haven't done anything on campaign. So apparently it's a real thing. Yo, M's. We got the Prime sub 8 months. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Much, much appreciated. 8 months strong. That is 3 already in the first 20 minutes. Man, that's... Thank you for showing this much support, guys. I appreciate, you know, like I said, you know, nothing obviously in life is planned, and I don't want to be like gone for weeks at a time, you know, and leave y'all hanging. But obviously things happen, but I'm glad to be back. I'm glad y'all still support me and understand, you know, that we go through struggles. Everybody does. I don't know, I'm gonna get hate for this, but I'm kind of excited for the Ultimate Team. Never got to play the old one. It looks super fun. I'm gonna get the not $100 version for sure. I mean, any game that I do content on, I get the max version of. And I love Ultimate Team personally. I absolutely love Ultimate Team in every game besides from Madden. Madden sucked. I hated Ultimate Team in Madden. But I love Ultimate Team in every other game. In 2K I love it, and even though obviously it could use some work, but in FC I love it. You know, and I guess there was a time in Madden which I loved it, but I'm excited. Yo, you missed the beginning of the stream. What happened? I basically said, so basically what happened, Ems, is that like May 17th, was that almost 3 weeks ago, I guess now. May 17th or so, we had a huge storm roll through, and it knocked down these, you know, 50, 60 foot high towers, you know, electrical towers. And we were out of power for 4 days. There were people that was out of power for over a week here in Houston. And, you know, we have like 2 fridges. We lost all of our groceries. We obviously dealt with, you know, we have animals at the house, so we really couldn't leave. We had no 85-degree heat inside the house. So that happened for like 4 days. We finally got power back. And I had my AC worked on because we were having problems for the upstairs. And the AC company broke and messed up my evaporator coil on the inside of my AC unit, which is for my upstairs. And so they broke that, and we went out, you know, we went without AC in the upstairs for 10 more days without AC. So we spent over 2 weeks upstairs where my office is without, you know, half a week or 4 days with no power, and then the other week and a half with no air conditioning. And so it's like 85 upstairs. It gets crazy hot here in the summers, obviously, and inside it's super hot. You know, the stress of every day people coming out here trying to fix the AC, dealing with the heat, dealing with the animals, dealing with the loss of the hundreds of dollars of groceries. And it was just so much. It was so overwhelming, and like it like brought me down, like made me super depressed all the time, and like my body just like couldn't handle like sleeping in that heat and like just trying to deal with everything. So we finally got everything fixed on Monday, and Tuesday I was gonna stream, but honestly I didn't feel up to it. I just didn't. And yesterday we streamed, and then we're streaming today. So that's kind of the short of what happened. Hopefully things are looking up. AC is working good. We have electricity. I'm feeling a little bit better. Y'all are here. Y'all are supporting the streams. It makes obviously things a little bit better. Yo, TB, what is up, man? Just pulled Jerry the King. So did I, man. I pulled him yesterday. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Josh, 5. Sorry, man. I missed your thing. I picked 5 if you haven't picked one yet. We always go lucky number 5, man. That's my number. My lucky number's 5. Time to move out of Texas. I would if I could, brother. I would if I could. I don't get the hype with no AC though, because UK don't have it. I've lived in places that don't have it, AC. I live in places. The thing with, obviously the thing with that is that when houses are built without AC, the type of, you know, airflow and ventilation and things like that, they build it for that. And just weather in general over in the UK is a lot cooler than it is here. But also when you have houses that are built differently, like the way their houses are built are different, which causes it to be cooler on the inside. And these houses aren't built for that. These houses aren't built to stand in that sort of stuff. $2,000 picks. Wow. Yo, you're in the UK too? It is too expensive. I think every place is too expensive, pretty much. UK, yeah, UK isn't built for heat. I know, that's what I'm saying. I think, I mean, I'm just making logical guesses here, but when you build a house, if they built a house in the UK and they know there's not going to be air conditioning in it, the way they like do the ventilation and the way that they do like the materials that they use and stuff is probably better for houses that don't have AC. You know, it's made for that type of structure. I don't know, but I've lived in a couple houses in my time that didn't have AC, and for whatever reason, houses here, when they have AC and the AC goes out, they heat up super quick and super hot, so much hotter than houses without AC for whatever reason. And I just would equate that to the materials used and the way that the design is. But, I mean, I'm no engineer, so I don't know. Yo, can you rate my deck out of 10? TBD, we do that for perks and stuff for members and members on YouTube and subscribers on Twitch. So if you're, you know, interested in something like that, you know, one of the perks of becoming a member is doing, you know, getting that sort of stuff. You also, if you follow on Twitch, you can redeem points for deck ratings and stuff. Yo, 5 was actually the pull. Yo, that's awesome, man. 5 is always the lucky number. 5 is always the lucky number. It's always the one we're gonna go with. Yo, Ems. Dropping it. All right, can you send me a message, Ems? Let's do it. That's how you get it if you were on 5,000 channel points. But also, obviously, through memberships and stuff. You're new? Well, welcome, man. Good to see you. RD time. I skip Randy event card with War Games. Hate them. The new War Games are better. They are better. It is better. It's so much easier, the new War Games. How the setup is. It's so much easier. But I will agree, it's super boring. Yo, Enigma back to back. GG on that. Just texted robot. All right. I didn't know y'all were friends like that. Yo, Sky. That's a nice one. That is nice. If you forgot the name, Ems, there is the name Zona Zoo 04. And if you forgot the team, if you want to just find it on the team, you know, it's still on the same team. Stone Cold. Mail was full. My mail ain't full. I ain't got a single freaking thing in there. Look. I have nothing in here. I have no mail. Mailbox is empty. Wait, my mail is full. Oh, okay. All right. I was watching the old WrestleMania match earlier between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. Nice, nice. Classics are always good. While we wait for Ems, we'll jump in this real quick. Of course, got to be hitting those doublers. That's why that's what we spend our credits on. Holy shit! What is going on, man? We're gonna have to drop our deck a little bit more if that's the type of shit they're gonna be putting out with us. Although that card wasn't even all that special. Kind of put in a pretty shit card, to be honest. Your deck sucks, by the way. It's not about that though, Ems. Remember, it's not about that. Why are these cards so juiced up, man? I thought this was gonna be easy. Yeah. We're gonna have to drop our deck. We're gonna have to drop our deck. Damn, every card, bro. Every single card. All right, well, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to drop our deck down to another tier. I don't want to have to be doing this shit every single game. I don't want to have to be like fighting my way through Ring Domination. Yo, I like the match with Kurt Angle. Steve Austin drives up to the ring with a milk truck. That's hilarious. Hilarious. Sent ignore my in-game name. Ems, that is part of the rating. You can't ignore the part of the rating. Oh, wait. Seth Booker's the GOAT. I mean, okay. You know, like, that's facts. You get bonus points. That's an extra bonus point right there for your overall. That's a +1. But I'm not a AJ Styles fan either. So even though it's gonna be part of the rating, I would have liked to see. I would have liked to see though, if you're gonna mock him, you could put like AJ Styleless or something. You know, something with a little more flair instead of just AJ Styles. Just do AJ Styleless and kind of show that you are mocking him or hate him, type of thing. I didn't change it. Oh, okay. Well, so we're gonna go. I mean, to be fair, we're gonna go a 4 on the name. We need a little bit more creativity. But besides that, you know, you said ignore it to begin with, but we just got to throw that out there. All right. So then we move on to the profile image, which is the Macho Man. I absolutely love this image. I love the older, any 80s, 90s wrestlers, my favorite. And so I think that this image is absolutely fantastic. Great. I think it's perfect. We're going to go a 9. And where in the world was this image from? Now, we don't rate the cards itself. We rate the images on the cards. And, but where is this image? I have never in my life seen this image. I think this is absolutely amazing as well. The only thing I don't like about it is that it looks a little bit pixelated. Like it's a smaller image that was blown up. But the image itself is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. That's a very, very, very good image. This one right here, like I said, it goes really good. The new image is fantastic. Love the crown, glasses, everything. Beautiful, beautiful. Then we got our dude Sammy with the old Halloween image. This is probably from season 5. This one's really old. This is a very, very old image. Back when they did really creative things when it came to their images, where they made like Frankenstein and they made like vampires, werewolves, and, you know, just random, you know, monsters when it came to the images and stuff. So this is another beautiful image. I love it. Can't really do too much with this one, though. Unfortunately, we have to stick with this particular image because, well, he doesn't have any images. So can't really fault you on that one. I love the card design, though. I love the, you know, kind of like the old, I don't know, kind of reminds me of like Egyptian type of stuff. Bianca Belair. It's not bad. You can change these images, right? Like these images are certainly can be changed, I believe. I don't know what her original one is because I don't have this one. So I don't, because these can be changed. Yeah, they all can be changed. I like this one because it's kind of up close in her face. Unlike some of them that are like, well, that one's kind of up close too. I think all of them, I don't know. I think this is a good image, but it's not the greatest. I like better Bianca Belair ones. You can't do anything with this one. This one you can't change. This one is definitely not my favorite image of Ripley, but you can't change it, so it doesn't matter. It's not really affected by the thing. But overall, the images right here, the ones that we got, I think the Bianca Belair can be better, but still pretty good. All of these are really good. You can't do anything with these two, so that's not. So overall, we're gonna go. We're gonna go with a 9. We're gonna go with a 9 with the images, and we went with a 9 on the profile, and we went with a 4 on the name, but a +1. But a +1 for the Booker is the GOAT. So all those scores get +1. Yo, Steven, what is up, man? Coming through with the Prime 2 months. Much, much appreciated. Thank you for coming out, dropping another Prime. Super much appreciated, man. Thank you for the support. Yo, can't stand Dominic Mysterio. I feel you. LE cards, you're unable to change. Yep. The Battle Pass is predicting the future. Dom going out with Liv when Rhea comes back. She'll probably do that to Dom. That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, you knew Booker would get you some points. Hell yeah, he would. Royal Rumble or Tundra deck, I would recommend. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely dropping it, bro. I can't battle like that in that shit for that long. We're gonna do one more. Great. I think that would be good enough. We could probably get down to Royal Rumble with that. Yes, we can. That's what we want. As long as we can stay in that Royal Rumble, I think we'll be good. Yeah. That's what we like to see. Yes, sir. Now it's going to be easy. Okay. That's better. That's better. Actually, it might be good to just do some, like maybe put in, you know, a bunch of like level up just singles of the Enigmas. Just level up a bunch of the single Enigmas and maybe drop down another tier. And that way I could actually work on matches too. That might be a fairly decent idea. But actually, you know what? I take that back because I'm not trying to do matches. I'm not trying to play this and do matches. I'm also not trying to back 600 times to get a Royal Rumble either. We might have to drop it just a little bit more. Yeah, let's drop it a little bit more. Dang, why are they being so difficult, bro? I mean, we could just drop the Royal Rumble and, you know, just do it like that, but... Last WWE I watched was the Rumble. Wow. It's been a while. Since the last BLE, whatever it was, I think King of the Ring. Someone on YouTube created a list of the top 50 most miserable sports fan bases, which included Cal and Arizona State. Definitely not surprised about the Arizona State. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of surprised about Cal, but Browns I'm not surprised about. Jets I'm not surprised about. Rockies I'm not surprised about, because all three of those teams there were issues with fans doing things to the opponent's team. So that was certainly a I'm not surprised about any of those. I'm sure it happens in college quite a bit too. It's just you don't hear about it as much. Yo, Baz, what is up, man? I don't know what you said, but what's up? Yo, you lied. It was WrestleMania. That's fair. It's been a lot longer than that for me, that's for sure. Been a while. Yo, what are we munching on? Just regular gummy worms. Value pack gummy worms. These things are so good. Got them at what's that freaking grocery store called? It's like a farmer's market type grocery store. I can't remember the name of it. Top 10 most miserable sports fan bases: Jets, Browns, Rockies, Razorbacks, Mets, Rutgers. That's interesting. The Cowboys, University of Miami, Oakland A's. That's interesting. Detroit Lions as well. That's actually kind of interesting too. Um, Ah, dang, what's this grocery store called? I'm trying to think of it, Ems. I'm trying to think of it. Map. Let me look at Google Maps real quick. The grocery store's like down the street. Yo, John. Dropping the tier 1 16 months. My guy. Much appreciated, man. Thank you for coming out today. Thank you for showing your support. Good to see you again. And yeah, welcome. 16 months strong. Where the fuck do I live? Certainly much appreciated, man. Thank you for another resub. Sprouts. Found it. It's a farmer's market. It's called Sprouts. So if you're here in the United States, specifically Texas, because I don't know how far Sprouts is located, but Sprouts is a farmer's market, and that's where we get them from. They're literally the best gummy type of candy you can buy. They're super good. Just here to resub. Well, thank you for coming by, man. Thank you for coming by, and thank you for dropping 16 months. Yo, you told John and Steven you're on. I appreciate that, Ems. Thank you for spreading the word. Arizona Cardinals was ranked 23 and ASU was 15. Very interesting. Sprouts is in California. Awesome. You better go get you some gummy worms. Only US stores I know are Target and Walmart. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I bet you know a lot. Well, I don't know. You don't consider it a store, but I'm sure you know a lot of US based fast food restaurants because they probably got them all over there. Yo, Steven won't be talking much. Lucky son of a bitch is in Turkey. Where is he at? Istanbul? Actually, I want to go to Göbekli Tepe so bad, man. That's my spot. Göbekli Tepe would be the one that I would love to be at. Yo, random Sprouts. There's one in Vegas. That's cool, dude. I've been to Vegas a few times. I love Vegas. Well, I like not Vegas as in like the gambling and stuff like that. I'm not a gambler, but I like the activities that you can do in Vegas. It's fun. Weird to think Kmart is non-existent in the US, but still doing well in Australia. That is interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen a Kmart in forever. Yo, Stephen. Call me a son of a bitch. And Marmaris. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Marmaris, Marmawa. I don't know what that is. But Wendy's I do, of course. And McDonald's. You know, I'm sure you have McDonald's. You probably have an IHOP or something as well. What Denny's maybe? I don't know. I don't know what places you got. Yo, you like gambling in Vegas and playing roulette? All the times I've been, I never gambled. I am not a gambler. Not even a sports bettor. I mean, there was a time in which I did sports betting, but that phase went quickly through me, for sure. I'm not much of a gambler just in general, and so like wasting money on that sort of stuff is just not a thing I do. The struggle just to have money, let alone waste it. Yo, just finishing your pint. Steven, that's awesome, dude. You should go, for real, man. You should go to Gobekli Tepe, take some pictures, and post them on Discord or something, man. Or take a live stream YouTube video, or do a live stream from there and walk around. I'd definitely join.
You can't beat me.
Goku! Dragon Ball Legends. Yo, you got Popeyes? It's funny, they got a chicken place over there. Yo, John, what is going on, dude? Anyone else having network issues when trying to play Ring Dom? I don't know. Is anybody having problems? I haven't had. We haven't had any yet. That sucks if you are, man. Definitely sucks. Hopefully they got that worked out. Where are you located at? Need to get tickets to go to WrestleMania 41. It'd be fun, man. I've never been to a wrestling event. Two things I've never went to ever is wrestling and soccer. Or football, right? International football. I've never been to either one of those as far as a live event goes. How many pieces we got? We have not done any on the draft board. I always save up till I get to 56 and then pick. So this will be our first round of actually picking. So usually when I save up, you know, after the first one, I'll have two at least. Usually I have two, but it's possible I only get one. But usually I start off with two every time I do this. But this could be the time we only start off with one. Because I've certainly played Ring Down before where I gone down to the very last pick on the very first pick, or the very first shard, and then went down to the very last pick on the second shard, and the very last pick on the third shard. So that certainly has happened before. Well, I guess this might be one of those days. Are we in for a long day of Ring Dom? Going down to the last picks? Hopefully not. I think it's gonna be a miserable weekend, guys. Miserable fucking weekend, man. Ouch. Third to last pick on the first shard. We got less than 5 picks left on second shard. RD is effort. Yeah, it's also pretty miserable when you go down to the last picks. This is not my favorite event at all. At all. I do not like this event. But I will say, like, stockpiling your picks makes it at least somewhat tolerable. Finally, at the 10 times trying. Weird. I could everything except for Ring Dom. That is weird. It is weird, John. And Tennessee. Hey, welcome from Tennessee, man. I have never been to Tennessee. Anything east of the Mississippi, there's only like 2 states I've been to. West of the Mississippi, I've been everywhere except for Washington and Oregon. But everywhere else I've been. I don't travel east very often. Yeah, Jack, it is. It's painful, man. It is painful. Yo, you got a bot. That makes it so much easier, doesn't it? Man, that'd make it so much easier. Just because I'm curious. Just because I'm curious. Normally I'd save them, but... Oh, boy. Look at that shit, chat. We started off at the 3rd to last pick, and then we went to the 2nd to last pick. What a start. What a start. Ouch. Yo, you just press play and check it every now and then. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. That'd actually be pretty good to do a stream on, you know, if you could have it working in the background where you could just focus on talking and focus on chat and focus on, you know, just entertaining, I guess, and doing random things. You could certainly do that. That'd be cool. Yo, Jamie, what is up? Welcome. I don't know. Does it? I've never seen what a bot looks like. Like, can you tell there's a bot playing it? Like, is it that obvious? There's green arrows in the screen and a lot of symbols. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, then I wouldn't do it. I mean, if it's obvious, then yeah, I wouldn't do it if it's obvious. What's annoying now too is that 3 times, even 4 times, you get the same animation in one match. They added new animations. Worse than reversal. Yeah, that is weird. I always wondered what that was. Like it so that's not like a glitched reversal or anything like that, right? Because I would get this animation that looks like it's a reversal, and it'll do the same animation again, and then it'll do it again. Like it's done it up to 3 times to me before, where it like replayed the same animation or something, and it looks like it's a reversal happening, but it's on a card that don't have reversals. So I don't know. I always wondered about that. I didn't know what that was. Oh shit, they have that Hearthstone as they have a Hearthstone as a mobile game now. Interesting. Oh man. And of course it's glitched. I just used my worst card to try to max as much below SummerSlam. You talking about like how you put in your cards in the deck? I usually do just, you know, I think max you do 3. I think that if you put in 3 WrestleManias, you put in 3 WrestleManias, and then the rest of your cards should be whatever level you're gonna make it to, where it's at the bottom of A tier. It doesn't matter what tier it is, but the bottom of A tier. I mean, I guess we could go below that and just do it in Royal Rumble, so we ain't got to back out and back in very often. But I think if you don't, I think if you do it this way, I think you get like less decks that have juice cards. I don't know. Where's the cool regulars like Switches and Robot? I don't know where either one of them are. I mean, obviously, you know, it's been like 2 weeks since we've been streaming, so they might not have expected that I was gonna be streaming today. Yo, Teal. What's going on, dude? Welcome, man. Good to see you. I don't know why I did that. I'm a big dummy. I don't like, though. I mean, I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all like this tier's Money in the Bank more than Ability? Which tier do you like doing more? I mean, obviously you got to go out of your way to do Money in the Bank, but it guarantees yourself a Money in the Bank point every time. And so, I don't know. Which one do you think is better? Do you think doing the abilities is better or doing Money in the Bank is better? Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. For women, it actually sucks ass. And being the fact that when you do Royal Rumble, PvP doesn't count. Like, it doesn't count when you do it in PvP in Royal Rumble. Then that sucks even more. So yeah, doing women's matches for sure. Actually does kind of suck. Yeah, it definitely should count for all modes. I don't know why they have it set up like that. Yo, variants with money in the bank, big crap. Variants with abilities was way easier and better. I will have to say I think the ability ones is easier. I do. I do think it's easier. But it is a good point. Doing it for females, though, is kind of a pain in the ass. Definitely a pain in the ass. Anybody having any ideas for Last Man Standing next week? I'm in the process, I guess, of trying to set up my deck, but it's just, man, it's going to be so hard. This is going to be easier. The fact that I don't have to wait, it's going to be a female LMS. Is that like 100% confirmed? We know that for a fact. Shit, we definitely got to grind that shit out then. Oh, it's your guess. Okay. Okay. I like that idea, though. I like that idea. Jordan Grace. I did see somebody drop on Twitter their render of Jordan Grace. Looked pretty good. Yeah, it looked pretty good. This tier is short. It doesn't say. I mean, we still got until July, right? Like, it's still going to go till July, isn't it? Because I would think that it's going to be after summer cards. No way it comes out before summer cards. And it doesn't say anything on the calendar, right? So it's at least going to go through June into July. So probably when summer cards ends, right? So maybe the first 2 weeks of July. July 4th, maybe? Fusion's coming soon, yes. Next Wednesday. I'm excited for those. I want to see those. Those are going to be good. Hopefully good. This battle pass is going to be dumb. But summer cards are going to be awesome. Yo, you're afraid to see what the new variant's going to be? What else could it be? Oh my god, you know it'd be the worst one? Imagine if they had King of the Ring variant. Bro. I don't know, that might not actually be so bad, because you can just throw the cards in there and who gives a shit? Like, you could just throw them in here and who gives a shit, just start it, and as long as they just do matchups, like as long as it does it in a matchup. Not a win. Like, you don't have to win the actual game or don't have to win a tournament or win anything like that. You just have to do a matchup. That would actually be super easy. That wouldn't be bad. A specific PvP one would be super easy. More so Royal Rumble rather than Elimination Chamber. I wouldn't want it to be an Elimination Chamber. Wilds would suck if it was like 200 wild games or something bullshit like that. I mean, I guess those are the only other choices, right?
Is finally here, and you know what that means.
You can finally play as cats?
That
Wild games would be ass. Yeah, I agree. Yo, Braun Breaker or Strowman. That wouldn't be bad guesses. Fusions with game update. Yes. Yep. I'm excited to see what fusions we get. Rumble variant. Yeah. If it's going to be PvP, I think it would be pretty good. Yo, you think the Paul Heyman Battle Pass is going to be dope? Why do you think that? Why do you think it's going to be good? Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured it would be a support card. I mean, do you figure that it's going to be good because it's going to be cheaper? Because it's only going to be $10? And, you know, it'd be a lot easier to get, you know, those sort of cards, and it might be worth it for a juiced up manager. I don't know why they show NBA ad. Oh, no, that was NBA 2K. That was NBA 2K Mobile. That's still a game. It's still a game. Yo, an all stat manager would be crazy. That would be crazy. Remember when we used to have those back in like season 2 or season 3 or whenever that was? But you're right. If that's the case, then it might be really good. No. Oh. I don't know. I thought it was a 2K ad. Man, we went through 100 credits already and only have 2 shards. How? Oh, man, this game mode. We went through 100 credits and only have 2 shards. Yo, you got 7? GG on that, man. They working me. They working me. The very first pick, or the very first shard was with 5 left. And then the second shard was with 3 left. So... Come on, man. Hey, this is it again. Look.
Is finally here.
I'm telling you, I think it's an NBA 2K app. NBA 2K Mobile. See, that's Ronnie. That was Ronnie right there. Yeah, see, NBA 2K Mobile. So that's still a thing. I mean, that's still a thing. Still a game. But it's good that they're not doing NBA SuperCard. I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen NFL 2K Playmakers as an ad for SuperCard. Why have we not seen that? I mean, at least I haven't seen it yet. Paying for a support card? No way. That's funny. NFL game is awful. Lasted a day. To be fair, Ems, American football is not your thing, right? I mean, that's a fair assessment for somebody that's not interested in any sort of American sport, like solely American sport. You know what I mean? Yeah, and like if you're not interested in the sport itself, you know, and you don't know anything about it, I can see just it being a complete waste of time for sure. Which is why when 2K Playmakers came out, it fucking shocked me because the NFL, American football, is one of the least watched. I mean, this American football is probably not even in the top 10 for most watched sports in the world. Like, I don't know. I would have thought international football, soccer, would have been the way to go if they're going to make a SuperCard app or a SuperCard game. Why wouldn't they have done, like, soccer's the most loved sport in the world. Why wouldn't they have done that? I feel like they would hit a lot more people with a game like that than they would with an American football game. Especially if they want to make money, you know? I don't know. It just it definitely surprised me. Me, John, Luke, and some others have WhatsApp group chat, and they turn the chat into an NFL group. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Trying to get you all playing and stuff. You're like, look at these grown men grabbing each other's asses. What are these guys doing? How many ECW tokens? Not a lot, to be honest. Not a lot. Let me see. 10. We got 10. Bro, we ain't got many. Told you, we ain't getting this 250. We ain't getting this 250. That's a long chance in hell we're getting 250. How can I play free to play on WWE SuperCard? I mean, we play free to play. We don't spend any money. You can, I mean, I think SuperCard is a pretty friendly free to play game. And I think it's definitely a free to play, you know, pretty free to play game. Obviously, you can't get everything, and you can't get all special cards. You can't get all event cards. You can't get all of that stuff. And but still free to play. Oh, for Randy itself. Well, you have to be in that Enigma player rarity in order to get them. If you're not in Enigma rarity, then you cannot get them. So you just have to keep grinding until you get pulls and stuff. Oh, then you'll get them easy. Then you can get them easy. As long as you play, if you're in Enigma, as long as you play, you'll get them fine. It won't be a problem. This event is pretty easy to get them. Oh, are you kidding me, man? They are really trying to test me today, for real. They're really trying to test me, chat. They're gonna make me done quit the game. This is some fucking bullshit, man. This is some bullshit, chat. Fucking hate this fucking game mode, dude. First pick, 5 left. Second reset, 3 left. Third reset, 2 left. Like, God, dude. Yeah, you better need you need a couple more of those early resets. Oh, man. That's what frustrates me about this game mode so much. Like, I hate doing this. All right, now they're trying to make it up. Now it's okay. Not quite okay, but getting 3 and around a 50 will be acceptable. That's acceptable. All right, well, after our first three resets at 5, 3, and then 2, they actually did much better. So even though we ended up with 4 that time, 4 and 56 picks is decent. 4 and 56 picks is pretty decent. My mom is getting me to the point that I want to snap sometimes. Your mom? Uh-oh. What is she, a Baltimore fan? Let my bot play for you. Let me bot for you for the next 2 days. Get you a ton of collectibles. That's a fairly decent suggestion. If I didn't need my phone so much, that'd be a pretty decent. Well, my account so much. I have to be logged into my account because if someone else logs into my account just to be able to use it, it messes up my phone. That's how it works on iPhone. Time to sleep. Good that you're back. Wish you had a fast ring dom. Hey Jack, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming out. You have a good night, man. Called CM Punk. Nice. Can I join my team? You could certainly talk to the owner of the team. It is not my team. I'm just a low-level minion. But we do have 20 out of 20, so I don't know if we're going to have any room. But, you know, you're certainly welcome to go talk to him and see what he says. But, yeah, it's not my team. It's always about the money. Gotta get every month. Isn't that the truth, man? Everything is about money. Everything is about money. Yo. Channel viewers, followers, views, chatbots. Funny. I don't understand why people do that. Like, I understand, like, people wanting to get viewers and followers and views and all that stuff, but that stuff actually hurts you. Like, that stuff actually hurts the channel and actually hurts the, like, on Twitch, if you have a bunch of viewers, it does like pump you up to be on the higher standing. But we're playing WWE SuperCard. There's like 6 people streaming anyway. Like, you're only gonna like that stuff might actually work if you're playing a game that has like 60,000 viewers. Like if you're playing FC or something and there's 20,000 people viewing and you have to get up there, then that stuff actually might work. But when you're playing games like WWE SuperCard, when there's only like 4 or 5 people, you know, it's gonna be very, very, you know, not really that helpful. Not really that helpful. Yeah, they take my money. I know. Isn't that like everything? It does, man. This stuff, it does. It ruins your stream experience, man. There is a mod though, Ems. I don't know if you know about this, but there is a mod that can delete the bots from your followers. It can delete the bots on followers, and it can like block a lot of bots. I can't remember what it's called, but I seen it and it got pretty good reviews. It's like bot tracker, or I don't know, something has to do with bot in it or something. But it's like bot killer. I don't know. Yo, you just got Cactus Jack. Teal. GG on that, man. Yo, you just met. Oh, all right, man. I'll check it out. I don't usually typically check out messages during stream though. Like I said, you know, that sort of stuff, mailing and messaging and all that stuff is like part of the perks of being members and members on YouTube, subscribers on Twitch, etc. So all of that is good if you ever want to, you know, check out, you know, being a member or whatever. But I'll still at least look at it off stream. Your greed. Okay. Don't know what you're saying there, but all right. Yeah, once you find it, Ems, let me know what it is, because I certainly would be interested in putting it on mine. Greed E? Greed. What are we, 5? You're 12. Well, being 12, you should definitely know how to spell greedy. And you should also know that it's YOU' for your. Shouldn't that kid be in bed? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Do you know what I mean by that? Gets mad. I didn't even see your message, Steelers. Gets mad at me whenever I want a video game or something like that, that where the battle pass, in fact, with the game. I mean, I understand, being that, you know, we have 3 kids and all of our kids, you know, we've definitely gone through that sort of stuff with. But I've never been somebody that's actually like bought a whole lot of video games and stuff for the kids. Like for birthdays and stuff like that I do, for, you know, stuff like that. But I've always been, you know, I've never been rich though. So I've never been like somebody that's ever like had extra money to be able to just splurge on things, you know? Like I've never had that my whole life. So I've never been able to actually do it for my kids either. I mean, I don't know your parents' situation and stuff, but at least for me, that would be hard to do. I personally wouldn't be able to do it for my kid. Hell, I could barely even pay for my own stuff. Especially when you have like electricity that goes out and ruins $400 worth of food in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like that sort of shit happens all the time. Got a weed eater that you know breaks. We got like wind that blows down our fence and then has to cause us to replace fences, and then we have leaks in our roof that causes, you know, my ceiling fan, and we had a clog in our air conditioner. I totally forgot about that. But our drainage for our air conditioner got clogged and started flooding inside of our walls. Fuck, man. It's like nonstop. You have special needs. Okay, well, if that's the case, then, I mean, I certainly wouldn't recommend, you know, you calling people, you know, trying to bring down the person that you're at if you want to stay around, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't recommend doing that. You know, it's not hard for me to just ban people. That's not a it's not a thing that's very difficult. Yeah, trust me, Steelers as well. I mean, even though that like you might get in arguments about that sort of stuff with your parents, and you might not always get what you want, but I'm telling you, once you get to be an adult, man, the struggle is fucking real, dude. You'll have a lot less, unless you're a very few fortunate. Like some people can be very, very fortunate financially, but for the majority of people, life is a struggle once you get on your own. It's a lot harder later on than it is when you're younger. Rent is expensive. Rent is expensive. Everything in this world is expensive. How can you get a job? I mean, I don't know. Watch the neighbor's baby, mow a lawn, clean a house, do some chores. I don't know. Walk the dogs. Walk your neighbor's dogs. Wash the cars. Yeah, wash the neighbor's cars. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff that you could do when you're a kid. Shit, when I was 13, I had a paper route. I used to deliver newspapers on a moped. Oh, okay. 32. I didn't know how old you were. I thought you were saying that as being that you were younger and you lived with your parents. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that, TB. I definitely wouldn't recommend that. I mean, it's always an option, but, you know, it's never going to be a positive outcome in the end. Never going to be something that's going to be very long lasting. Any plans for the upcoming weekend? This weekend I am going to chill. Like for real. Like I said, we've had a very difficult last 3 weeks. We have spent numerous weekends with no air conditioning, which is super hot, makes it really hard to sleep. Very, you know, we couldn't be upstairs, couldn't be in our rooms. You know, just constantly trying to get things fixed around the house. And so I need a weekend where I'm just lounging and not doing anything, not fucking with the AC up in the attic, not like stressing over the bills and stressing over the food and stressing over like the animals and stressing over like all of the things that keep happening. I just need to chill. That's it. Yo, your girlfriend coming to visit from Egypt this weekend. Wow. Have you ever been to Egypt yourself? Have you ever been over there? Where do you live? It's pretty cool, man. Never met anybody from another country. Well, I mean, when I've gone to other countries, I've met people, but I've never like stayed in contact with anybody from another country. Not even Canada or Mexico. I've never even like I've been there and met people while I was in those countries, but I've never like actually stayed in contact or knew anybody from there. My mom messes up girlfriends that I could have had. Ooh, she's like overbearing. That's tough. Yeah, but I've never met you. I never met anybody. Like, I mean, I've met you as in like talking online and stuff. Sure. Like when when online first came out back in like when we first started using it in like 1998, you know, when like AOL Messenger was a thing and MSN Messenger and we met people in chat rooms and shit. Like we met people from other countries. And like even from then on, like, you know, dating websites, etc., meeting people from other countries and like talking to them. And then even now, obviously through this sort of stuff where we're talking to people. but like actually physically met somebody and then stayed in contact with them and then met them and hung out with them and did stuff like that. So, yo, never been to Egypt. I love Egyptian mythology. Egyptian mythology is awesome. I love the pyramids. I love ancient histories and ancient cultures and things like that. I'd love to go over there. Just because of the problem that I have, I mean, I understand. I mean, I don't necessarily understand, but I sympathize with you. I certainly sympathize with you on the struggle. I know a few customers at work from England, one from Ethiopia. One of my coworkers was born in Taiwan. I know a man, a customer at work from Italy, and my cousin in Seattle is an Israeli immigrant. But all of those people live in California though, right? Like that doesn't count. Like I know people, like I've met people here in Houston that are from other countries. Like Houston is pretty big in the Asian community. And so I've known people that are, first generation Vietnamese, first generation, Taiwanese or Chinese or whatever, any type of Asian place. We also have, other countries that, are represented that live in Houston, that they're from other countries, but they still live in Houston now. So they don't really count. Like it has to be someone that is currently living in another country that you've either been over there or been here. I have family in Canada, England, Israel, and Greece. See, that would count if they're living over there. But then they're family, and so that kind of doesn't count. There's too many stipulations on our requirements. Me and her have known each other since 2022. That's how long we've been dating, but it feels way longer. So how'd you meet her? How'd you meet her? Like a dating website? Facebook? She doesn't want me to get a job because she's worried about them taking money off me, so that I have to get someone that specializes in that. Well, Steelers, when it comes to that sort of aspect, I wouldn't worry about that as long as it's a legit company that doesn't pay you like cash. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are plenty of places like, say, the Goodwill. The Goodwill is really, really good at hiring older people, disabled people, and special education people. And, a company like that is going to, a legit business like that, they're going to have paychecks automatically put into your bank account. And so they wouldn't be stealing money, trust me. They wouldn't be stealing money. Now, if it's a place that's just going to give you cash, I mean, I wouldn't work for them anyway. So oh my god, chat, I have I totally forgot about this story. I don't know if it's a story, but if anybody's interested in this. Let's see. I wrote it down. I don't remember where I fucking put it, because... Yo, check this out, chat. This is really cool. This is really cool. And you met on a game. What game did you meet her on, Teal? So this is some family history. This is some family history, and dove deep into my family tree here. And I know I mentioned this before, and a lot of people over in the UK are gonna may possibly appreciate this. So my grandmother is really big ever since she was, I don't know, probably in her 20s, has been keeping track of our family tree. And this is my grandmother on my mom's side. So this is on my mom's side of my family tree, not my last name, obviously, because it's on my mom's side. But she has a piece of our family tree traced all the way back to the 1200s. The 1200s, right? And I'm looking back on this family tree. I'm like, she has so much information. Like, so much information on all of these people that are in this family tree, and the names, locations, etc. But there was one particular place where we're from. I am, I think, 25 or 30% Scottish, right? I'm only 5 things. Well, 4 things. I am about 30% English, about 25% Scottish, and about 25% Norwegian. And I am a little tiny bit of a couple other things. I think like 5%, 5% Irish, and then like 5% somewhere else over in Europe, right? But the majority is just Scottish, English, and from Norway. And either way, she traced back all the way down to the 1200s. And this is really cool because this is a very, very, very cool little piece of family history that everybody here in chat could even look up and go check it out. For almost 500 years, almost 500. Hold up real quick, chat. The girls beat. Oh, okay. All right. I'm almost done. I know. Absolutely crazy. So for almost 500 years, our family has lived in one place in Scotland, in Aberdeen, Scotland. And it was a little village or town called Skene, Skene. And there is a castle over there, the Skene Castle in Scotland. That is my family name on my mother's side. This guy is my 24th great grandfather, the Skene, from Aberdeen, Scotland. And the city, the little town or village, is named Skene, and that is our family name. And there's a castle over there that is still being built, or not still built, but still standing. And so if you like Google the Skene Castle in Aberdeen, Scotland, that is our family castle. And we lived in that city, or that little town, for 500 years, all the way back to the 1200s. And we have a family crest that was done by I don't know exactly how they do it over there, but it's like, so the family, my 23rd, 24th, whatever, great grandfather saved the prince from a bear or something during a hunting trip or something like that in like the 1200s or 1300s or something like that. And the parliament or whatever the government is over there awarded this family crest, which is a big deal to have your family name as a crest. And they awarded our family, the Skeen family, which is our family name, back over there. And so we have our family crest, we have a castle, we have a town. And in 1650 or whatever, in 1650, somewhere around there, he came over to the United States. This would be, at this point, I think my 15th great grandfather, also a Skeen. He came over to the United States and is recognized, which again is lookable up, fact checkable. It is the very first recognized Freemason in the United States. So our family is the very first Freemasons to ever come to the United States. We have a town in Scotland. We have a family crest, and we have a castle. And matter of fact, one of these Skeens later on down the line married Daniel Boone, which is a famous Alamo name. It's on my mom's side. So you could certainly try to figure it out, but trust me, it'd be very tough. It'd be very tough. That's obviously not my last name because it's on my mom's side. So obviously when you look at the family tree, you know, each generation it gets wider and 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 wider, right? Eventually when you come to the point that one of the Skeens had a female, right? And you know, obviously when you keep going up, it's male, 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 all the way you get to the 24th, right? But at some point down here, towards the end, right? I think it's my great grandmother. She had the Skeen, but she was a female, which she got married, so her name was different. They had a kid, which got married, which their name was different, which eventually it came to my last name, which is different. So that is all dead relatives, no living relative. But either way, though, that is our family tree. Look, tracing my name from living relatives of the Skeens would be a very daunting task. It would, because there are a lot of them. There are a lot. You would have to like literally find the descendants of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people to track down. And then you'd have to find like some photo matching thing where you could pull up a photo of a name to be able to see that. And that would be very, very tough to do. It could be done for sure, but all of this family tree history stuff is, you know, public information. And the fact that, you know, you can look up the castle, look up the family name, look up Daniel Boone's wife. You could look up, you know, the first Freemason in the United States. All of those are the same people. Not same people, same name, which is our name. So either way, my grandma has all of that family tree stuff. So that's crazy. So I've, you know, since then I want to go to Scotland and check this out, man. I want to go see our family castle. See the town that, you know, our family name was based on. Because, I mean, even after all these generations, I'm still like 30% Scottish. Fuck, last pick? Man, I'm sitting here telling a good story and they like want to do me like that. Oh. How did she manage to go that far back? Well, it really helps when people are famous. So like when you take the kings and queens, you know, of you know, England or whatever, and you look at the family trees of the kings and queens, right? That they keep records of the famous people, right? And so when my grandma started doing her genealogy, and obviously it started with our great grandparents who was born in the 1800s, right? And then she found her parents. And because of the Skeen family name, that name was just recorded over and over and over again. And they kept the history of it because, like I said, the little village or town or whatever they want to call it in Aberdeen, Scotland, is named Skeen, and that's where our family name came from because we lived in that town for 500 years. And so they kept track of it. And the fact that our relative got the family crest because he saved the king or whoever it was, saved the king or the prince in the hunting trip, the government awarded the family crest and they kept all that history. So that's why it was easy to go back that far because, you know, it's like famous things that have happened. I mean, we certainly don't have that with other names, other family names. Like my actual last name, you know, you know, from the male side, from my dad's side, I can't get that shit back till like the oldest I can go in that one is like 1820. I can't even get to the 1700s in that name. Because we came from England and my name over in England, because we came in the England in the came from England from over by Liverpool in the late 1800s. And my name over there is so fucking common. Like they're like half the population had that name. And so like it'd been really hard to find it in England, and they didn't keep very many records. They didn't keep very good records. The records were shit in the 1800s over in England. So some parts of my family tree are a lot more difficult than others. Need more NFL playmaker. Your game, the game's only hope. Yo, Cam, I appreciate that, man. We're going to be streaming tomorrow, by the way, NFL 2K Playmakers. We will be streaming at event. So hopefully I see you during the event tomorrow. We will be streaming that. You struggle with family tree. That's why, yeah. Family tree's tough, dude. It's so tough. There are M's that, like, I don't know how much research you've done in it, but there are certainly places that you can go to get information that has records of things, but they're not digital and they're only obviously physical copies. And you either have to, one, pay for them, or two, go to some sort of research place that keeps these sort of records. There are places that have this. And that's, you know, one of the things that my grandmother did. So you won't be able to find, like, once you get back a certain point, you won't be able to find any information online because they don't record it anymore. And so you're going to have to go to specific places and physically look through records, you know, and find stuff. But I would certainly, and Ems, I don't know if you did this before, but a huge help is if you go to like ancestry.com and 23andMe and actually do your DNA test and find your second, third, and fourth cousins. Okay, find these cousins that you've never heard of in your life that are on Ancestry. Like they'll list, they won't have their names listed, but they'll have like their contact information where they're like their second cousin, third cousin, fourth cousin, etc. And so yeah, you find those people, find those second, third, fourth cousins, find them and send them a message and say, look, this is my family tree. We are connected. We are third cousins or fourth cousins. Let's find where we are connected, like what our common ancestry is. And then once you find that, you have a common ground to discuss the information that they have for the future generations from that point on, right? So let's say it's your great grandfather's brother's great grandkid. That would be your third cousin. And so you probably never heard of that person. And so at your great grandfather, you share the same great grandfather, but maybe that family's information on the great grandfather or the great great grandfather would be more in depth and detailed than what you have. And so you can share information that way. That's what I also did that, and it helped quite a bit. Yeah, the Mormons and the Mormon temples here in the United States for sure. They kept tons of information. How are we doing on the game? NFL 2K Playmakers, we're doing good. Yeah, we're doing good. We're like, we don't have every single sapphire. I haven't like maxed out completely, but we're still playing, we're still grinding, and we'll be on tomorrow, and we will be doing the event. There's also another website, Ems. I can't remember what is called, but I don't know what DNA site you did, but there is one specifically for only the UK. And I don't know if that's the one you did or if you did like Ancestry or 23andMe, but I would recommend doing a different website as well. Like if you hit a wall and you've come across, things that, you can't figure out anymore, and like the people you talked to through the original DNA website that you had, and you hit a wall, I would pick a different website. I would go, like, if you already did Ancestry, then I would find the place in England. Because there is one that, like, if you live in the UK, there is one DNA place that is considered the best in the entire world for people that live in the UK. And I can't remember what it's called, but you could Google it. I guarantee you'll be able to find it. And I also considered doing it just because my family came from Scotland and England. And I've always wanted to do that website. But it's supposedly the best one for people that are the Western European over in the UK and stuff. I would check out that place. That would be a good option. Finally got 2 women pros on this game. Nice. I don't have any in Enigma. I have none in Enigma. But I still have not used a single token yet. So I could actually get like 4 or 5 pros or something like that. I got enough tokens that I could get that many, but I've not used a single token yet. Not for a single card, not for a pro. I was busy and back. We met on Call of Duty Mobile. It's crazy. It's crazy. A chick, a lady, a woman that plays Call of Duty Mobile. That's like one girl out of 1,000. Like literally, what are the odds? Like, what are the odds of you even running into a girl on Call of Duty Mobile, let alone finding a girl that you're interested in on Call of Duty Mobile? That's crazy to me. I would think that women are probably 0.001% of the population. I don't know. I could be way off there. Yo, Trey, what is going on, dude? Welcome. Lots of women play. They might play COD, but I don't see them playing COD Mobile. Like COD Mobile? I don't know. I mean, there are women that play Call of Duty for sure on console or PC, but I don't see, like, I don't know. I just don't see them playing mobile. I mean, I could be way off. I could be wrong, but I just don't see them playing Call of Duty Mobile. I don't know, though. I don't know, man. I've never played Call of Duty Mobile, so I can't say that I'm an expert in it. Also, when are we planning on going to Scotland? Yo, you could be living there in the future with Steven. Is he from Scotland? Is that where he's from? Yo, you got to talk to him about my family history thing. Ask him if he knows where Skene and Aberdeen and the Skene Castle is. And if he's ever been there. Bro, what if he was like my 14th cousin? What if he was like my 14th cousin? Because I guarantee you that there are people in Scotland, guaranteed, 100% guaranteed, that there are literally thousands of people related to this family. And if that's the case, then he my cousin. Granted, he would be, my 24th cousin. And we basically would have no genetic markers left. But he'd still be my family. He'd still be family. You know? I know, wouldn't that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Yeah, I don't know where Edinburgh is. I don't know where that's at. Like, I only know, like, I looked up where Aberdeen was and where Skene was, but I know, it certainly makes it feel like it's a small world. It does. Yeah, crazy world we live in, too. It is. It's crazy how so many billions and billions of people, you find yourself. Yeah. And, like, what's weird is that, like people think that it's like a coincidence, kind of. But I honestly almost think that it's not quite a coincidence. The amount of, for example, birthdays that are in our family that just so happen to be where people share the same birthday that are unrelated, but they're either best friends or parents of, just blows my mind. Like, like, say, I don't know, my son and one of my sons and my best friend, they have the exact same birthday. Another son and his best friend and me have the same birthday. people that are born within days of each other that are the same astrological sign, that hang out, that are together and spend time together. And like, out of all the people in the world that you can end up with 366 days of the year that it's possible for them to be on, it's like, it feels like it's more than a coincidence that they are the people in your life. They share valuable things like same birthdays, same years, same signs, same place of origin, same all this stuff. It's like there's some force that is compelling certain people to be together, and that force is, I don't know, just like predetermined almost. It's really weird, but I don't know, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, I don't know, you have a dude that you really like that is from the same area that my family's from, and maybe he's related to the same people of my family, which means he's part of my family. You end up coming to my stream and you like me and you like him. Well, that's like, I don't know, like cosmic destiny type of stuff. It's like how it's supposed to be. The universe is mysterious. I know, that's definitely true. It's definitely true. I mean, think about the universe. The Milky Way galaxy. Milky Way galaxy has like 400 billion stars in it. Just that amount of stars in a galaxy is just one galaxy, right? In our own Milky Way galaxy, there's like 400 billion stars. Like that, just that number itself is unimaginable. Now, there's an estimated 2 trillion galaxies. So there's like 400 billion stars in one single galaxy that there are 2 trillion of in the universe. You know how many fucking rocks that is? Like, that's just like the number is unimaginable. And just to go across the Milky Way galaxy takes like 100,000 years. Takes light 100,000 years to travel just across one galaxy. And there's 2 trillion of those. I don't know, it just blows my mind. Like, it's just nuts. Think of the roads you can go down. There's always an infinite direction, but you still choose to move. Miller, we're watching this. Oh man, what's that show? There's a show on Apple. There's this new show on Apple that just came out that we started watching. That is talking about like parallel universes and stuff. It's so good. Definitely recommend it if you're someone that likes the sci-fi stuff. It made me think of that because there's, in the show, they figure out that there's an actual infinite number of alternate universes parallel to our own universe. And they found a way to travel between these parallel universes, or these parallel like lives, and just to see how like each of the different universes ended up. Very, very interesting, really good. Let me look it up real quick, Miller. It's a really good show. It's on Apple. I'm gonna see what the show's called. Dark Matter is what it's called. Dark Matter. If you like that sci-fi stuff and like that, theory about parallel universes and alternate lives and things like that. It's like a mystery drama type of thing. It is super good. Sonny's recommendations are always worth watching. That is facts. That's right. I don't watch no bullshit. I watch only good stuff. I watch only good shows. And that's a really good show. It's frustrating because it comes out on Wednesdays. And they're only on like episode 6, I think. Episode 6 came out yesterday on Wednesdays. It comes out every Wednesday. And so they're only on episode 6. And so it's not completely done. It's not completely out yet. So they're only on like episode 6. And so I got to wait a whole nother week for the next episode to drop. And I'm like, God. Like part of me just wants to wait till the whole thing is over and all the episodes are out and then watch it all. But when Wednesday comes around, I can't stop myself. I have to watch it. Like really, really good. It is super annoying. It's super annoying. Yo, you can't wait for July 26th? What is the 26th? Deadpool 3 comes out. I didn't know that. I thought you were going to say something like NCAA football. Because I think that's in July. Yo, what's my top cards? Top cards. Let me see. This is what my top cards are. Good old Tiffany Stratton. Good old Jay. Good old Johnny. Good old Red. So we got, last tier, we got 3 event cards. We got the LA Knight. And I got my very first Clash of Champions card since Clash of Champions first came out. I've hated this game mode so much ever since it came out. And I squeaked out a 9,843 in Clash of Champions. But last year we ended up with 3 event cards. And then 1 special card. I guess Fusion don't count. And then this year, or this tier, we'll get the Randy Orton. We didn't get the first event card, but I mean, we got a bunch of obvious WrestleManias. The Enigma Pros, I only got 2. I got Cody Rhodes, I got CM Punk, and actually I got 3. Got a third one somewhere. It's Rey Mysterio. So I just got to do my matches. So once I get my matches done, he'll be my 3rd Enigma Pro. And then once we get done, we'll have the Randy Orton. So he'll be my 4th. So we'll have 4 pros. Slacker. Yeah. It's true. All right, chat. I think it's dinner time for me. We're gonna head out. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to be streaming about the same time NFL 2K Playmakers. Even if you're not interested in 2K Playmakers, you can still come to the stream, hang out, and talk and bullshit. Because like I said, you know, like you have seen, we talk about a lot of things. We don't just talk about the game. We talk about a lot of things during the stream. Lots of interesting things. Especially when you start getting me going on certain topics. I could talk forever about, you know, those certain things. Definitely want to thank everybody that came out and dropped a resub. John and Steven and Ems and Biscuit and Erica, all with the resubs over on Twitch. Certainly appreciate all of that stuff. If you are on YouTube, you can, if you're interested in becoming a member, the link for that is in the description, or just click the join button. If you're on Twitch and you want to become a subscriber, just hit subscribe. Yeah. Or use your Twitch Prime or something like that. But either way, again, thanks everybody that come out. If you followed on Twitch, thank you. If you subscribed on YouTube, thank you as well. You'll be here, but not for the game. Appreciate that, Ems. Talks a lot about that NC AA Arizona loss to Buffalo, or the loss to UConn. Yeah, the UConn one stings. First round losses are not as hard to deal with to me as late round losses. So the UConn one stings. The UConn one will always sting. That one definitely always stings. But like I said, guys, I appreciate y'all coming out, and thanks for all the support again. And hopefully I see everybody tomorrow. Y'all have a good rest of your night. This guy, Kimball Walker, yo. All right. Appreciate y'all. See you tomorrow. Peace out.